All right, Shift Collective, welcome to Friday the 30th. We got a nice little strength day for you guys today. So this will be the first time in a minute that we've done a strength without a move. We've done some moves without strength, but this will be our focus for the day. So hang clean today. We're taking off from last week. It'll be kind of the same thing. We have a 3x3 and a 3x2, but we're going up 3%. It's not a lot, but it's enough to kind of keep progressing. That would kind of be our goal of this cycle. That's going to last quite a while for us. So starting off for the warm-up, we're going to be going 4 sets. It's going to be 10, 10, and 10. So we got 10 box jumps. 10, it's going to be empty barbell, hang, muscle cleans. And then from there, it's going to be 10 strict press overhead. Into our hang cleans, we'll do our, you guys, hopefully if you guys did this last week, we have our numbers we did last week. We'll do our 4 to 5 warm-up sets of 3 reps. Our goal and focus on the hang clean, guys, will be from the top. It's butt back, let the shoulders come over the bar. We're keeping this thing close to us. And then the really nice thing about a hang clean is it allows us to focus on rapid extension and our shrug and our pull. It's so big for us to focus on that in the clean. So we come from here, we extend up, big jump, we have that shrug, and then it's pull, 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 and we rack underneath the bar, right? So building off this last week, and just kind of a little conversation, guys, on these percentages and numbers. I had some people in class, and so for you guys at home, if the numbers seem insulting, okay, they are a expression of your 1 rep max, and you have to own that, okay? So just trust me on this, guys, and don't go chasing that rabbit. If your numbers seem light, then do it, okay? You haven't obviously, right, and this isn't a stab, but it's the truth, that you haven't obviously earned the right and the ability to go heavier. So take it off that 1 rep, be okay with it, master the mechanics. If you guys can take a video and show me perfect mechanics, then I'll say go heavier. But that should also mean that you probably have a heavier 1 rep max anyway. So drill, 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 get these mechanics down. We're gonna stay with our focus of keeping the bar close to us on the hang. When we come down to the bottom, right, we have rapid extension, and then it's all gonna be all about how do we execute after that shrug? How do we execute our drop back and our rack? And that is where most people, after we develop the initial, just a second, buddy. After we develop the initial mechanics, that'll be where most people lose it, is that timing and position, speed, and the confidence without fear piece, okay? So we come here, it's boom, right? We're gonna split our feet, and then it's gonna be that butt back, and we need to drop. So the 2 things we need to focus on is our feet need to shuffle, okay? So if I go from the starting position, I'm here, my feet need to go from this jump to my land. And when I land, I need to go butt back, okay? Be careful, and so careful, because this is where we develop these bad mechanics. This is where the power clean stalls out, which eventually stalls out our full squat cleans, is that we come here and we go boom. We kick our knees forward, we land upright. All right, we're gonna shift that to vertical shins, butt back, slight lean in our chest. So something I want you guys to look for, something you're gonna take video of and just be note of. So if you can't do that, take your lightweight and own it for me, guys. Please do that. I can promise you we will get strong on back squats. We'll get strong on deadlifts. We'll get strong on pressing series. We get good at Olympic lifting by lightweight, awesome technique, good speed, good confidence. Okay, this is where these things get better. From there, we'll finish that. Then today we're gonna be going into a split jerk. We have not gone overhead in a minute. I know some of you guys might struggle if you're like me in a basement. It's gonna be a little awkward. So we'll give some tips, but it might mean that you guys have to stay lighter and learn a little bit of this technique to know how to do a Olympic lift without standing all the way up. So just bear with me. And 30 minutes, we've done split jerk. So barbells and our shoulders. We're gonna do 3 reps. So we start in our front rack position, okay? And live this tight shoulder PVC light. We start here, we have that vertical dip and drive. So we unrack the bar, we're gonna step off. You guys will take this off a rack. Our goal is gonna be that knees out, straight down and up, okay? And that's just so important on this movement, to not have a butt back, okay? This will be our clean catch, this will be our dip. Gotta go straight up and down. So this is a movement where we do load with our knees. And I like to think knees forward and out. It allows me to keep some good torque in my ankles, keeps into some stability and balance. Kicking straight forward loses our tension in our knees. It's not as strong. So I like to think knees forward and out. I hit here. I drive up, 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 and then either foot of your choice, guys. One goes forward, one goes back, and we're hitting a solid split jerk. This is something, now this is, I would say where most people struggle, again, timing, position, speed, but then stance. And we haven't done the split jerk in a minute. So you guys might struggle with the stance a little bit. And this is gonna be what we call a quarter squat. So if you're gonna stand with your guys' feet next to each other, let me alter this a little bit, sorry. Okay, we're gonna stand with our feet here. Ideally, you guys would end something like 1.5 foot forward and 1.5 foot back. Okay, what I mean is your actual foot, not a 12-inch ruler. Okay, so if I take my foot and I step my heel where my toe is here, so I go where my toe goes, my heel is, and then one more half, I put my heel where my instep is. That would be 1.5 foot. That makes sense. My heel goes where my toe is. My heel goes where my mid-step is. My heel goes where my toe goes where my heel is. My toe goes where my mid-step is. That is about where we end in our split jerk. So we should be something in a position like that, okay? Please message me on this. It's been a minute. It's a little hard for me sometimes to detail this stuff on camera. Our goal is gonna be 3-3-3. Now, if you guys have a shorter basement like me, all right, we can, maybe get creative and hopefully you guys have a garage and just try to take some weights out there for the day. Or if you guys really struggle, just be careful standing up. You might have to do something like a split jerk. And then as we recover, we start bringing the bar back down. So that means now some of you guys aren't, I'm 6'1", so you might get away with it. Some of you guys might not. So if I have Olympic lifting weights on my barbell, I can't stand all the way up in a shoulder position. I can do it in a snatch in my basement. I can't do it in a press. So what I have to do is when I'm here, is as I step, I actually bring it down, and then what I'll do is as it falls, I slide this foot forward and catch the bar, and it allows me, now again, I would practice this, okay? Don't just go out max and think you have a recovery technique down, because a recovery technique is a technique, you need to learn it, or else it's gonna crash down you and you might lean backwards and catch it funny, okay? And I don't want you hurting your back because of that. Any more questions on it, please let me know. It's funky, I know. You just have to kind of learn how to deal with some of this stuff, being at, this at-home fitness life for time being, hopefully. Not more, not much longer than we need to in life. But 4x3, 3 reps or jerk. So we'll do a jerk. We'll have to come up, recover, 1, 2, and 3, rack the bar. We're gonna do that 3 to 4 warm-up sets with that movement as well, and then build up to a moderate to heavy 3 rep for the day, guys. Okay, so warm up, hang clean cycle, a little bit of split jerk practice. Have fun with it, guys. Happy Friday. Hopefully I see some of you guys at the party tomorrow night.